Are your marketing efforts generating website traffic but falling short on actual conversions? Do you ever wonder if you're reaching the right people or if your valuable resources are spread too thin? What if you could pinpoint exactly which website visitors or potential leads are ready to purchase, even before they directly engage with your sales team? In today's hyper-competitive digital landscape, relying solely on traditional lead generation methods, like general web forms or broad advertising, is often no longer enough. Businesses need a more precise approach. This is where the power of buyer intent data steps in. It provides critical insight into a prospect's online behaviors and digital footprints, indicating their readiness to make a purchase or commitment. Understanding this data transforms business development strategies by shifting from broad, untargeted outreach to precise, laser-focused engagement. This article will explore how businesses can effectively leverage buyer intent data to identify the best prospects, refine their targeting, and implement personalized retargeting strategies that capture attention, ensure conversions, and significantly maximize their return on investment. What is buyer intent data, and why does it matter now more than ever? To optimize your marketing and sales efforts, you must first understand buyer intent data and why its importance has surged in recent years. At its core, buyer intent data refers to the digital signals that indicate a prospect's interest in a product, service, or solution. This goes beyond simple demographics or firmographics. It's about discerning who is in market for what you offer, rather than just in target based on industry or company size. An in-target company might fit your ideal customer profile, but an in-market company actively demonstrates signals that it is evaluating solutions like yours. These intent signals come in various forms. First-party data. This is data gathered directly from your digital properties. Consider how users interact with your website, which pages they visit repeatedly, the content they download, e.g. white papers, case studies, emails they open and click, and how much time they spend on specific product or pricing pages. Every click, every download, every second spent on a particular section provides a clue. Third-party data. This type of data is collected from external sources across the internet. It includes activities like prospects consuming content on industry news sites, researching competitors, engaging in discussions on relevant forums, downloading analyst reports, or even reviewing products similar to yours on independent review platforms. This broader view helps paint a comprehensive picture of a prospect's entire research journey. The landscape of B2B sales and marketing has dramatically shifted. Buyers are now more empowered and self-sufficient than ever before. Research indicates that a significant portion of the buyer's journey, often as much as 60 to 70%, is completed before a prospect even considers engaging directly with a sales representative. Buyers are doing their homework, gathering information, and evaluating options long before they want to be sold to. This shift makes traditional, interruption-based marketing less effective. Businesses that can understand these pre-engagement behaviors hold a distinct advantage. By leveraging predictive analytics, marketing, and rich buyer intent data, you can precisely identify those actively researching and evaluating solutions. This allows you to begin targeting high-intent leads with highly relevant messages at the exact moment they are most receptive. This strategic advantage ultimately improves conversion rates and optimizes resource allocation. Establishing your digital lighthouse, website structure for intent identification. Your website is more than just a digital brochure. It's a powerful instrument for gathering behavioral data analysis and revealing buyer intent data. Think of it as a digital lighthouse, guiding prospects and in turn, signaling their position and intent back to you. A well-designed website naturally encourages interactions that uncover these valuable clues. To effectively gather intent signals, your website structure should align with the typical stages of a buyer's journey. Awareness stage, informative sections. At this initial stage, prospects just realize they have a problem or need. They are looking for information and understanding. Your website should offer broad educational content like blog posts, industry reports, trend analyses, and general guides. For example, a user repeatedly visiting blog posts titled "What is AI in Marketing?" or "Common Challenges in Lead Generation" indicates they are in the awareness stage, seeking foundational knowledge. While not immediately ready to buy, their interest is established. Consideration stage, how-to sections and solutions focused. Once prospects understand their problem, they evaluate potential solutions. How-to guides, comparison pages, detailed case studies, feature descriptions, and webinars become crucial in this stage. How do users behave when they're evaluating solutions? They might repeatedly visit specific solution pages, download white papers on problem-solving methodologies, or compare your features against competitors. A user spending significant time on a how to implement CRM guide or a product X versus product Y comparison page clearly shows they are evaluating options. Decision stage, transaction-related sections. These are your high-intent leads. When prospects visit pricing pages, terms and conditions sections, how to get started pages, or request a demo or free trial, their intent is undeniable. These actions are strong signals of readiness to make a purchase. They've moved past discovery and evaluation. They're ready to act. Beyond content, optimizing your user experience, UX, is paramount for capturing accurate intent signals and ensuring a smooth journey that encourages conversion. Even minor frustrations can deter visitors, losing those precious intent signals. For instance, Google indicates that 88% of users won't return to a website after a bad experience. Website speed. This is non-negotiable. Slow loading times frustrate users and lead to high bounce rates, effectively losing potential intent data. Compressing images, enabling browser caching, reducing HTTP requests, and utilizing content delivery networks (CDNs) can dramatically improve speed. A fast website keeps users engaged longer, allowing more opportunities for behavioral data analysis. Navigation and site structure. Keep your menus simple and intuitive. Use clear labels that reflect common user language. Implementing breadcrumbs helps users understand where they are on your site, and clear calls to action guide them to the next logical step. A well-structured site allows users to find what they need effortlessly, making their path and thus their intent transparent. Mobile friendliness. With the increasing number of users browsing on smartphones, mobile optimization is no longer optional. If your website isn't responsive and easy to use on mobile devices, you're missing out on a massive segment of potential website traffic and the crucial intent signals they might generate. By carefully designing your website structure and prioritizing a seamless UX, you essentially build a highly effective sensor array for optimizing your website's user experience, increasing conversions, and truly understanding your visitors' intent. Leveraging intent data from identification to conversion. Once you've established the means to collect it, the true power of buyer intent data lies in how you leverage it. This goes beyond mere observation. It's about translating insights into actionable strategies that drive conversions. A. Identifying high-intent prospects. The first step is to synthesize the collected data to pinpoint your most promising prospects. This moves beyond traditional demographic or firmographic lead scoring. Instead, you develop lead scoring models that heavily weigh behavioral indicators. For example, a prospect from a target industry who downloads a white paper and visits your pricing page twice in a week and researches your competitors scores much higher than someone who just downloaded a single blog post. Various tools and platforms assist in this process. CRM integrations can log first-party data directly. Dedicated intent platforms, often aggregating third-party data, can alert you when target accounts show signs of being in market. The most powerful approach often involves combining both first and third-party data to create a holistic view of a prospect's intent. Imagine understanding that a prospect downloading your consideration stage white paper, first-party data, is also consistently researching your competitors on a third-party review site. That's a clear high-intent lead. B. Segmenting audiences for precision targeting. Generic messaging rarely yields optimal results. When you have buyer intent data, you can move beyond broad campaigns and begin segmenting audiences for precision targeting. Group prospects based on their specific intent signals. For example, create segments like actively researching pricing for X solution, engaging with competitive comparisons for Y service, or new users exploring foundational concepts. This granular segmentation allows you to tailor your message precisely. Research consistently shows the effectiveness of personalized marketing, A study by Epsilon found that 80% of consumers are more likely to make a purchase from a brand that provides personalized experiences. This highlights why targeting qualified leads through specific segmentation is so crucial. C. Crafting compelling messaging and personalization. With identified segments, you can now deliver the right content and message at the right time. This is where content alignment becomes critical. Content alignment. For a prospect viewing how-to content, they need educational resources that help them solve their problem. For someone on a pricing page, they need a clear value proposition, testimonials, and possibly information about payment plans or onboarding. Personalized retargeting strategies. Your digital marketing for SMBs and startups can become incredibly powerful. Dynamic ad content. Show ads featuring the specific products or services a prospect viewed on your site. For example, if they looked at a particular software feature, your ad can highlight that feature. Email campaigns. Trigger automated email sequences based on specific behaviors. If a prospect downloads a case study, send a follow-up email with related success stories or an invitation to a relevant webinar. Sales outreach. Equip your sales team with buyer intent insights. Instead of a cold call, they can initiate a conversation referencing specific content the prospect engaged with, making the outreach highly relevant and increasing the chances of success. This transforms sales prospecting techniques from guesswork to informed engagement. This precise targeting also significantly enhances account-based marketing, ABM efforts. Buyer intent data fuels effective account-based marketing, ABM, by allowing you to prioritize accounts that are showing active interest, ensuring your valuable ABM resources are invested in the most receptive targets. Platforms like HubSpot, for example, offer robust ABM features, including buyer intent insights and personalized content creation tools, making ABM accessible even for businesses with tighter budgets. D. Optimizing campaigns for better conversion rates. Identifying intent and crafting messages are powerful steps, but continuous optimization is what truly drives customer acquisition strategies and maximizes your sales pipeline optimization. A/B testing. Don't guess what works, test it. Continuously A/B test your messaging, calls to action, ad creatives, and landing page designs. Even minor tweaks can lead to significant improvements in conversion rates. Feedback loops. Establish strong feedback loops between your marketing and sales teams. Use conversion data and sales outcomes to refine your lead generation strategies. What kinds of intent signals led to the highest quality B2B lead scoring and ultimately closed deals? This information should inform future campaign adjustments. Measuring success. Move beyond vanity metrics. Focus on key performance indicators, KPIs, that truly reflect business growth, such as marketing qualified leads, MQLs, sales qualified leads, demo requests, and most importantly, closed-won deals. This helps you track the true impact of demand generation efforts powered by intent data. By consistently refining your approach, you enhance your sales acceleration and ensure every effort is geared towards converting identified high-intent leads into loyal customers. Actionable tips for maximizing your intent data ROI. Implementing an intent data strategy might seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Here are some actionable tips to help you maximize your return on investment. Start small, scale smart. You don't need to implement every intent data solution at once. Begin by optimizing your website to capture first-party signals. As you gain experience and see results, gradually integrate third-party data sources and more sophisticated tools. This allows for incremental learning and adaptation. Align sales and marketing. Effective use of buyer intent data requires seamless collaboration between your sales and marketing teams. Marketing provides the insights, and sales uses them to personalize outreach. Ensure both teams understand the data, its implications, and how to act on it. Regular syncs can foster this alignment. Invest in the right tools. Consider scalable solutions that provide robust buyer intent insights and marketing automation capabilities. Many platforms integrate intent data directly into their CRM or marketing automation features, streamlining the process of identifying, segmenting, and engaging prospects. Research tools that fit your budget and specific needs. Continuous learning. The digital landscape and buyer behaviors are constantly evolving. Review and adapt your strategies regularly based on performance data and emerging trends. Stay informed about new types of intent signals and innovative ways to leverage them. Don't forget the human touch. While predictive analytics, marketing, and automation are powerful, they are tools to inform your strategy, not replace human connection. Intent data empowers your sales team to have more relevant, empathetic, and timely conversations, ultimately strengthening the personal touch that often clinches the deal. The future of business development is intent-driven. In an increasingly noisy digital world, the ability to discern genuine interest from mere curiosity is the ultimate competitive advantage. By embracing buyer intent data, you transform your business development strategies from a broad-stroke approach into a precision-guided system. It empowers you to understand who is truly interested, why they are interested, and when they are most receptive to engagement. This optimizes your sales pipeline and builds stronger, more effective relationships with your future customers. Leveraging these insights is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity for sustainable growth. Don't let your valuable prospects slip through the cracks due to missed signals. Unlock the power of intent. Consider partnering with experts to learn more about how your business can leverage buyer intent data for unparalleled growth and implement these advanced demand generation and sales acceleration strategies. At Aspiration Marketing, we specialize in helping businesses like yours analyze complex data, optimize digital strategies, and transform insights into tangible results that drive your conversion rates higher.